go buy tampons.
I bought tampons because I've never bought them before.
My friend needed tampons, so I went and bought her the box of tampons.
I don't know, let's do an unboxing. This thing does not go up inside you. Like, where does that go?
I know where the tampon goes.
What do they even have?
What the?
Making a joke out of it, and I'm here to say that I'm not doing that. And you're just transphobic, and I hope that one day you're able to come around.
I don't care who you are. Making a mockery of female reproductive health for views is just as offensive, immature, and misogynistic coming from a trans woman as it is coming from anyone else.
This is such a great question. Yes, we do now. Starting with clean hands, you can just open up your tampon, pull that string all the way out, and then if you think about your vulva, it's going to be kind of facing down if you're over the toilet. So just reach all the way down and find your vaginal opening, and then use your finger to just slowly and gently push that tampon up. You want to get it to pretty much that second knuckle, so it really is all the way in there. And this really shouldn't be too uncomfortable. Just stay relaxed, don't let your muscles tense up, and it really shouldn't hurt at all, and your tampon should be nicely up inside you.
I'm a labor delivery postpartum nurse. This is how we make an ice diaper for my patients who had a vaginal birth. We clean our hands and literally cut a diaper. Grab a few cups of crushed ice, wash our hands again, and fill it up. After a vaginal delivery, ice therapy to the vulva can reduce pain and swelling. But where I work, they do not have ready-made ice pads, so we have to get creative on how we offer ice therapy to our patients. I like to add some witch hazel, and most people love it. Another method is simply taking a pop and shake ice pack and wrapping it up in a hospital bed pad. I personally preferred this method when I had my children because I felt like it didn't get soggy or wet and it stayed cold a little longer. You can still add the witch hazel too, but everybody has their own preferences. Good luck.
Baby, do it right, do me right. We can go all the time. We can move fast.
That was cool, Abby. Look at what Elmo does. Elmo dances to fly and shoot like a plane.
I wanna lock in your arms. I think we're closing on.
Let's confuse the
So
boys.
much love that the whole thing felt like a lie. Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody.
What's wrong? What is it?
How I love being a woman.
Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping.
Struggles only Muslim women understand. Why does this always happen? I always forget to wear glasses before hijab.
Ew. Nike, do you have a pin or magnet?
No, dear.
Oh.
Not again. Let's wing it.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
But you're married.
Not to you.
Sweetie, can I borrow your notes?
I'm sorry, but you can't touch me for religious reasons.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm finally gonna be able to make my prayers regular again. I'm gonna pray all 5 prayers and I'm gonna be so regular at it.
These are things only girls will understand. If you're a girl, prepare to watch the most relatable video you've ever seen. Number 1, unless it's that one person, you are the world's worst texter. Not because you mean to be rude, but because you read the text message on the notification bar and then completely forget to respond. Number 2 is the Ariana Grande move. When they're sleeping, girls will be switching up positions whether they realise it or not. And for some reason, our top pick is the one where we look like we're ready to shake ass at any given moment. It's a variation of the side lay, kind of where your legs are doing that. But why is it the only way that's comfortable to sleep? I want answers. Number 3, I've named the electromagnetic pull, also known as the world's worst shooting pain up the nether regions of your arse. Period poops are no joke. One time, I thought I was knocking on death's door and had to call 111. So boys, if you're still watching, next time you know a girl is on a period, just be nice, okay? Maybe even get her some food, because this bitch definitely can't afford to. Bestie has a job. Bestie also spends all of her money on food. So we can all thank Uber Eats and Deliveroo for putting her in her overdraft. If I just described you, you know you have to hit that follow button because we are about to become besties.
Dzisiaj wytłumaczę mojemu chłopakowi, jak działa tampon. Kupiłam specjalnie sok w takim fajnym kolorze. To jest otwór, w który wkładasz tampona. Otworzy ci go. Masz sznureczek, no i włóż go Ta już przykładowo i tak działa tampon, jakby to jest okres, nie? Że nie, no i tak działa serio tampon, a ty całego musisz kołożyć. No pusz. Włóż. Cały. O nie, taki duży? Cały, no i się tak powiększa. I teraz spróbuj go wyjąć. No spróbuj tak, bo nie mówię. No my normalnie musimy to wyciągać. Takiego powiększonego. Musisz weź go tak tu, to już spróbuj go wyjąć. No nie można. No ciągnij za sznurek, on jest tak mocno zrobiony, tak. No. Ja pierdolę. To jest tampon. So I feel like reusable pads get slept on by girls and they're not talked about as much as like other stuff like the Diva Cup and stuff like that, but I'm about to put y'all on. Me personally, my mom never wore tampons, so I didn't have anyone to properly teach me how to use a tampon, and every time I tried myself, it just really didn't go well, or it just felt super uncomfortable for me. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I never even try to use a Diva Cup, because once again, it has to get inserted inside of me, and the only thing I like inserted inside of me is... So a couple years ago, well, a year and a half ago, I started using reusable pads, and I fucking love them. Well, for starters, they have saved me so much fucking money. The pads that I used to use were actually really expensive, and they were still uncomfortable. They would still get wet. I would still feel them. They would move around. The sticky part would be unsticky by the end of the day, or it gets stuck to my underwear. The list can go on and on and on. This one comes with 2 clips, and you can adjust the size depending on how big your underwear is or how loose you want it. And then it comes with like a cotton fabric, and it literally feels like your pussy is laying on a fucking blanket. It feels amazing. You don't feel the blood because the blood actually soaks in and it stays in this part of the pad and not on the top layer. So I don't ever really feel any blood just being accumulated on my pad throughout the day. They're also extremely cheap. A pack of like 8 or 9 will literally cost you like $10, and a lot of them come with their own little pouch. Now I know, how do you clean them? That's gross, blah, 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 this and that. That's usually the question I always fucking get. Literally, it's so fucking easy. Like, if you're grossed out by your own blood, grow the fuck up. Like, how long have you been having a period for? Come on. So me personally, I usually just take them off. I let the water run, not from the top shower head, but from the bottom, where the pressure is really pressuring. And before I get in the shower, I just lay it right underneath that, turn hot water on, and that itself with the pressure will literally remove all of the blood. Then when I actually get into the shower, I just grab it and I start, taking all of the water out, all of the blood out. You're in the shower, relax. And then after that, I just hang them up and I let them air dry. And I have this little handy-dandy laundry bag. And when I'm done with my period, I just put all the pads that I used in the 3 days, zip it up, and throw them in the laundry by itself. They come out spotless, and these pads will literally last you forever. I've had these pads for like almost 2 years, and they are in great condition. So if you wasn't shop, you shop now. Go get you some.